Hello everybody, Justin from Playing Board Games here, and today I have a video talking about my 2024 Arkham resolution. If you did not know, for the last 2 years, I have made a resolution for myself each year. In 2022, I played every investigator. That was my resolution. I just wanted to play every investigator through a campaign. I upped the ante in 2023 where I played every card, and it was a marathon. However, for this year in 2024, I wanted to do something a little bit more carefree. The Investigator Challenge, to play all investigators, was quite doable, but was still not, easy. And the Play All Card Challenge was hard. It was tough. I did get through it, but I wanted to do something that was a bit more laid back. So this year, I'm going to be achievement hunting. 2024 is all about achievement hunting. Yes! We love hunting achievements here, at least in the year 2024. So, this includes the official Arkham achievements found in each Return To and New box, but I also want to chase community achievements. If you don't know, in each Return To, and then also in Edge of the Earth and Scarlet Keys, they have released achievements in the campaign guide to hunt for in plays of your game. However, I also want to do some custom achievements. These are challenges that we generally do on the channel. A good example is Bryn and I doing assets only, events only, and skills only. Or in a way like our draft is sort of pseudo a community, like an achievement we go for. But honestly, I have a hard time coming up with ideas. So I want you, viewer at home who's enjoying this video, to please, if you have any ideas for fun achievements or fun campaign challenges that are ring-like achievements, let me know them down in the comments, because I would love to chase them and potentially, choose my favorite few as goals for the year coming up, because I don't want any restrictions on my deck building this year. The Play All Card Challenge was a lot of deck building. The Investigator, while not restrictions on deck building, eventually I was like, I can't play the Investigator I want because I need to play this Investigator that I haven't played before. So that's the reason why I chose achievements in 2024, because I'm not restricted to anything specific. I can just play. I can just play Arkham. If I get an idea, I can just do it, and there's no boxes that I need to tick apart from the achievement boxes that I need to tick. But it's not the same. It's different. Trust me. So, I've already started chasing some Circle Undone achievements on Patreon, so if you want to join our Patreon, you can find those exclusive gameplay videos there, but expect more on the actual channel once the Gauntlet finishes in April, and maybe some other times between them. Likewise, if I ever hit any of these achievements with games with Eric or with Travis and Bryn, I am going to count them, because this is just the year of achievement hunting. There's no official achievement runs. It's just, if I hit an achievement, I'm going to mark it. But I will say that's not all. There is something else that is a personal goal for me this year. However, I don't want to say too much because it is officially happening, but I've started to build and prep for recording for some true solo Arkham content. No two-handed, just some true solo, one investigator, and seeing how that goes. I'm not calling this official yet. This is just like a potential. It's in the works, because I haven't really enjoyed true solo content that much before. I have had 3 true solo runs that I've played. Well, 4 if you include the gym deck. That was awful. But a true solo Roland, a true solo Finn, and a true solo Wendy. The true solo Wendy died in a ditch. I played Forgotten Age. That was a mistake. The Finn one was, I had a good time, but I didn't have a good with the Roland. So right now, 2 of the 3 were not winners. But I'm trying it again, and we're going to see if it hits the channel, because a lot of viewers have requested true solo, and I want to get my knowledge of that up. But most importantly, I want to see if I like it, because I don't want to record content that I don't like. Because if I don't like it, I can tell people at home aren't going to like it, right? So I'm not calling this official. However, true solo content is in the works. It's brewing on the channel, and we're going to see if something comes with that. Now let's talk about some achievements. I will say there are spoilers for 4 campaigns here: Dunwich, Carcosa, Forgotten Age, and Circle Undone. We're going to be looking at those 4 achievement sheets to kind of just like look at some achievements, talk through them, and kind of just see where we are. So, Dunwich Legacy. What is this stuff? Defeat the experiment using the alchemical concoction and extracurricular activities. I actually have never done that, so maybe I have. We've killed this experiment, but never with the concoction. No Void for You. Complete the Miskatonic Museum without ever defeating the Hunting Horror. I don't think I've ever done that either. However, notably, I'm not gonna like back achievement. I have to earn them again, right? So if I've already done it, I'm gonna make sure I do it for the first time now. So I'm gonna be achievement hunting. And honestly, this is something that's probably gonna be going forward beyond 2024 as well. First rule of Arkham, burn the Necronomicon. I've done that. All aboard, complete the Essex to County Express without letting any helpless passengers leave play. We've also done that. Okay, so these are 2 very doable achievements. The gang's all here. The following characters survive the Dunwich Legacy. Yeah, that'll just be over time. Unfortunately, Earl Sawyer will never make it, so we're never going to get that achievement. No brood left behind. Have no broods of Yogg-Sothoth escape into the wild and undimensioned and unseen. That's always tough, so that one's going to be a tricky one. Notably, you do need to play these with the return to, and they have to be in campaign for achievements to work. So that's how I'm going to also be approaching it. I'm going to be doing this in campaign play. So I'm not going to just be doing it on my own. Remind me not to piss her off. Defeat either version of Seth Bishop while Naomi Banyan is under your control. Eureka, identify the strange solution. Okay. Notably, I think that Eureka, identify the strange solution has to happen in Dunwich Legacy. It can't just be something, because I've already done that. Spoilers, I've already done that this year, actually. Beyond What Veil, take 10 damage from Beyond the Veil without being defeated. That's going to be a fun one. I think that's going to be a fun one to try to go for. Here we go again. Have Dr. Henry Armitage, Dr. Francis Morgan, and Professor Warren Rice in play at the same time. I think this one's also going to be pretty tricky. I don't know if I've ever done that. Okay, but that's a fun achievement to go for. Bird hunting. Defeat 3 whippoorwills in a single turn. That sounds like dynamite if I've ever heard it. They aren't getting away with this. Win the Dunwich Legacy campaign as Ash Campy with Duke List under sacrifice to Yogg-Sothoth. This one's actually a pretty common achievement that people always like look back at and be like, I want to do that sometimes. So it's going to be fun to try that. Tabula Rasa, win the Dunwich Legacy with no tablets or squids in the Chaos Bag. Line in the Sand, win with at least 3 ultimatums, and win on Expert. I am probably going to try some campaigns on Expert this year as well. So we're going to see how that goes. Notably, not all of these are going to make it to YouTube, so if you want to like keep up with it, anything that I stream on Twitch goes onto our Patreon at the lowest tier, so you might be able to see some of those then, because I don't think not all of these campaigns are going to hit YouTube. Pat's Carcosa, crashing the party, defeat the lunatic version of Diana Divine in The Last King. Yeah, that'll be doable. 4 Prying Eyes at the Hidden Library, the Victor displaying Echoes of the Past. Yep, that's also pretty doable. The Cuckoo's Nest, resign with Daniel Chesterfield under an investigator's control in The Unspeakable Oath. I think that can happen. Take a look at this. Parlay with the Host of Insanity on Unspeakable Oath. Okay. I think I've only played Return to Carcosa twice, so I'm going to have to see how some of these are done. Or just try it out while doing other achievement hunting. Guessing Game. Path of Death. Use your Clasp of Black Onyx to find a shortcut in the Pallid Mask. Okay, I haven't done that either, I don't think. Guessing Game. Advance the final agenda of one agenda deck before advancing the first agenda of the other agenda deck. Black Stars Rise. Okay, just got to go full conviction, huh? Horby made me do it. Defeat Horby and Dim Carcosa while Possession Treachery is in your hand. Okay, winning the campaign is the hard part there, right? Say my name. After you've heeded Daniel's warning, speak the name Horby aloud 7 or more times during a single scenario or its setup. I think that's certainly doable. I'm going to wonder, so this probably should come from one investigator, right? I think any U achievements should, to follow the essence of it, should come from one investigator, right? Get back here, win the Path to Carcosa campaign, having never in a scenario with the Man in the Pallid Mask in play. That one I think is doable, but I'll need to go out of my way more because I usually just leave them, especially when it comes to the Unspeakable Oath, because sometimes you're just like, dude, I gotta get out. The path is false, win with 8 doubt. The path is real, win with 8 conviction. The path is mine, win with less than 2 doubt and conviction total. I've never even gotten close to that, so I have to see how to do that. But that'll be a fun one to chase. Win with a line in the sand, win with 3 ultimatums active, and Carcosa expertise, win on the expert difficulty. Fun, a lot of cool stuff here. And this is like what I'm kind of like really excited about, because this is, I think, where the real fun is trying to play these, just changing up my normal Arkham play patterns to get them. All right, on to the Forgotten Age. Hope for humanity. Restore Staka's faith in humanity in the Boundary Beyond. I've actually done that! Not this year. I recorded it in December, so I'm going to have to do it again this year to do that. But I've done that twice. Maybe 3 times, actually, in the last plays. I've gotten a lot better at Boundary Beyond. So, watch out, Ishtaka, I'm coming for you. Scenario 5 what? Skip Heart of the Elders Part 1. That requires 6 locations in Boundary Beyond, right? That's probably going to be the hardest achievement. That one's going to be tough to get. Okay. Beyond Perfection. Complete all 8 tasks on Act 2 of the City of Archives during a single playthrough. I think that's doable. I remember everything. Restore Alejandro's memories. Okay. I'm actually working on that right now, to be honest. Patricide. Defeat Yig in the Depths of Yoth. Tough. We've done it, but I've never done it since. He's got a point. Side with Alejandro and Shattered Aeons. Volusia sounds great. Side with Ishtaka and Shattered Aeons. So those are just like different campaign runs. I've built up an immunity. Win the Forgotten Age campaign without ever becoming poisoned. I think that's actually pretty doable. Because once again, if I'm looking at this from like an individual investigator perspective, because that's just kind of like the rules I should follow. I should set some base rules, and I think these look at it from an individual investigator perspective. So just like one investigator has to not get poisoned. We have an understanding. Win the Forgotten Age campaign without her dealing damage to the Harbinger of Volusia. Also very doable. Also very doable. Who needs any of this junk? Win the Forgotten Age campaign without purchasing any supplies. That I'm looking forward to, because it's going to be a freaking nightmare. But I think that's going to be a fun run that we might see how that goes. Don't tread on me. Win the Forgotten Age campaign with no tally marks recorded under Yig Sphere in your campaign log. No idea how to do that. That I have no idea. But I'll cross that bridge when we get there. But these Forgotten Age ones are pretty tricky. Bane of Yig, win with 25 tally marks recorded under Yig's Fury. Also not looking forward to that. It's going to be a tough one. If I could turn back time, forge your own path, unlock scenario 9, and win the Forgotten Age campaign and Yoth expertise, win it on the expert difficulty. Alright, so I'm going to just say heads up. If you're watching on my Circle Undone run, we have some light spoilers here. But these actually, I've actually made some progress on these. So we're going to go to the Circle Undone. Who are you going to call? Defeat 13 or 11, 13 Geist or Spectral enemies. Keep track with tally marks. So currently on my run, I have 11 of 13. I am worried, though, that I'm actually have no more Geists left to kill. Which would be a little bit of an issue, because we might have not gotten there. Save your humanity, rescue every Silver Twilight enemy who appears in at death's doorstep. I have done it. I haven't done it yet, so I'm pretty sure I can do it again. I'll just have to tech for it a bit more. 10 out of 10 would read again using the Black Book. Take a total of 10 horror with its ability throughout the campaign. I'm currently at 8 out of 10, so that's going swimmingly. I'm probably going to get it in this campaign. Carl Schmarl, become part of the Silver Twilight Lodge's inner circle, then betray them in union and disillusion. Threefold rule, join forces with Aaron and turn on her covenant, union, and disillusion. New World Order, help the Silver Twilight Lodge win the Circle Undone campaign. Immortality sounds nice, help Ennet's Coven win the Circle Undone campaign. More like Excursion, complete in the clutches of chaos without a single incursion occurring. Haven't done that. That one is probably the one that intimidates me most in this entire achievement sheet. Especially because if I have to play this in campaign rules, that means I need to play a lot of Circle Undone until I get there. And then the last one is just some mementos, which we have been doing. I've been making good progress on. But that one's not like a one achievement. It's just like you have to find each memento. So, there are more. There's Scarlet Keys and Edge of the Earth. And I think also Dare BK made one for Return to Innsmouth. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. But it all counts. And there's also, as I said, the ones that I want from all of you. I'll follow this video up in a month or so with some of my favorite community suggested achievements and also like campaign achievements. Like, for example, over the last year I did an evade only run where I never used a single fight action. So like that is an example of like an achievement on a campaign level as opposed to like a specific campaign achievement. So let me know in the comments if you have any ideas, and I'm going to add some of my favorites to an official achievement sheet, the PBG achievement sheet for the year 2024. With all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're as excited for my challenge this year of just achievement hunting. As I said, it's certainly more laid back and carefree, but I think it's going to be really fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing it right now in the 2 campaigns I got going on. Thank you for watching. Consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already done that. And if you want to go a step further, you can join our Patreon and see some exclusive gameplay content at our Wizard of the Order level. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Huge thank you to all of our patrons. Have a good one. And as always, a GG's.